And we're back. Just wanted to do a just upload today on my latest thoughts on the SRAM Maven brakes. Just feel like they're worth a lot of time and attention because it's probably one of the more impactful upgrades I've seen come to my bike and maybe just like the whole industry in a minute. I remember watching a video from Dale Stone about just that they have like lots of resistance in the lever, and I would definitely agree that they have a good amount of lever resistance, like compared to my Shimano's, compared to Dominions. I guess I've tried both those brakes. They do have a good amount of resistance. A little bit of a move here. Happy to have the Mavens, but I think from like an arm fatigue standpoint, you're much better off with the Maven than any brake I've tried yet. Like, even though the levers are a bit stiff, the overall effect of like how much you actually have to end up pulling to get actual brake power, the Mavens seem to keep my arms less pumped on like gnarly, extremely steep trails. So kind of a weird combination, but definitely seems to be true thus far. Yeah, so my experience with these brakes just been great. It's like a wet day today. They don't seem to be too loud once you do the initial like burn off the water on them or whatever. I'm running fun combo for tires today. I got a purple radial Albert in the rear with the, what's it called? The thicker casing. Can't think of it right now, what their term is for it. Super happy I have some proper traction today. That was a little greasy through there. And then the trail casing Magic Mary, purple on the front with radial casing as well. Pretty fun combo. Yeah, is it called the Pro casing? Why can't I think of it right now? It is Gravity, duh. Got the Gravity casing in the rear. Makes this already quiet Firebird somehow even more deadened and quiet, so that's been fun. And it seems to pedal decently efficiently as well. I threw a Tacky Chan on in trail casing. I was hoping the Tacky would feel like a real nice, easy pedaler compared to, you know, the radial casings, but I'm not sure I was noticing that. And I did have some experiences where the radial Marys were feeling a little crazy now that temperatures were warming up. So I think having that Gravity casing Albert on the rear might be a cool combo for the summer. Yay! But certainly the Marys, when things are loose, are just ridiculous. Yeah. Like right now, having that on the front, definitely a solid anchor point. Downshift, downshift, downshift. Ooh, I did a good job downshifting today. Heck yeah. Yeah, I kind of like when a trail has a, you know, fun little punch halfway down. Little punchy climb. Yeah, I got a flat section here for a bit. So the Mavens, yeah, just, I haven't felt anything like them for like just sheer power and confidence when things get steep. Like that trail I just took you guys through. It's a steep one. And I think it's hard to appreciate the difference a brake can make. And then you don't even notice it maybe while you're riding, but then you're like, oh my gosh, I feel just super confident today. Yeah, just not having brakes that are overwhelmed makes a huge difference. I'm 215 pounds. Oh God, dang it. I'm gonna redo this little bastard. Yeah, I'm 215 pounds, and I feel like with the 200 millimeter rotors, God dang it. Are people in bike culture still stoked about getting climb moves? Or is that gone? Yes. Yes. But yeah, for my weight, the 200 millimeter rotors front and rear seems kind of just right. The e-bike, my Shuttle LT, has 220 up front, 200 rear. And that also feels kind of just right. I mean, maybe even more power would be better. Maybe there's even more to appreciate. But certainly this power threshold is much appreciated and just really makes a difference out on the trail. Like, I feel like if you're looking for money to upgrade your bike, I've talked about this before, but oh man, this is getting nasty. Brakes and tires. And I end up talking about them a lot in my videos because that probably moves the needle the most for me. But I am also just lucky to be riding some of the best, suspension platforms out there. So maybe since I don't have to worry about suspension, I'm able to focus on brakes and tires. And these bikes I've been on have been coming equipped with quite nice actual shocks too, suspension. So yeah, this is starting to take over the trail. This is no good. And it's wet today, so you'll just get bathed in. Next time you're through here and you don't get a face full of leaves, think of me. But yeah, as far as things that like really seem to move the needle, brakes and tires, and on the steeps that we have in town, it might just be my weight. Like maybe if you're a 160, 70 pound rider or less, you're not having these issues like I am, but these Mavens certainly have been a game changer for me. And I would say I'm pretty sensitive when it comes to finger resistance. And I was a massive Shimano lover pre-Maven. And SRAM has won me over with their continuous innovation. Gotta say, I've been riding a lot of the non-motorized bike lately. Just loving this new Firebird. Yee! Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a fun kicker. Yeah, just man, this bike just drives so hard and has just been so fun that I just keep wanting to get out. And of course, you can add on to the experience that you're getting that good workout, getting the endorphins afterwards in a way that the e-bikes not necessarily, but definitely getting pushed into the e-bike more for time lately. But the purity of a nice lightweight bike, and this bike it's just a new flavor of Firebird for me that just drives so hard. A bit more, ooh, wow. Yeah, this dirt is a mess right now. A bit more damped, oh gosh. Well, good news is braking force is not an issue, but there's a layer of scum over the dirt since we hadn't gotten rain in a little bit. And now you got that just grease layer. Ah! At that fallen tree, I've been kind of nervous about that job. Oh my gosh, the dirt is so gnarly right now. It's like real oily and weird. It needs to be tilled up. And I guess I'm the one tilling it up. But yeah, those were all just like steep sections of trail, and these brakes are just so powerful. I'm just not thinking about it the way that I used to. And the tires seem to have more grip as well. Yay! Modern technology making mountain biking even more fun. But I think the sport just keeps trending more aggressive, and now, we've got this more aggressive brake. But man, I got so sick of the codes getting spec'd on every bike for the last decade. And yeah, I've just been so stoked that SRAM actually has, debatably the best brakes now. I know a lot of people love the TRPs, but I'm not sure I've heard anybody say that they've got more power. And one thing I'd like to do is to get a set of Galfers as brake pads for these, green or purple, and just see what effect that has. But the good news is the stock SRAM pads are already super awesome. But yeah, that was the ride for today. Figured I'd ride something steep that drained better since we've just been getting the rain machine turned back on. But yeah, I just felt like there's more to talk about with these Mavens. Just been my experience. I try to point people to where I see value. Yeah, but speaking of somebody who's helping the channel, OneUp is sending me their new 50 mil rise V2 bars in the next week. So I should be able to test those things out and give my opinion and get a 50 mil rise bar onto the Firebird, which should be sick. But with that, we are out.